Hey everyone, welcome to the Gamers Den. Today we're going to be looking at average games and average games we actually love. Garth, as in Garth right there.
Garth right here. Best average game, probably The Last of Us, I guess.
That was very
Okay.
Don't you dare both no.
All right, now, well, look, I'm gonna kick it off old school on this one, and you won't even think it's average. You'll think it's downright terrible. But the American version of Super Mario Brothers 2, I absolutely adored that game. I played it to death. Look, I don't even know how old I was when I played it, but it was back in the day when you actually had a cartridge and you played it to death regardless of what it was. And I absolutely loved it to bits, and I will replay that game.
I must ask a question. What is the difference
No, that's what made it.
between that and the next 20 games?
No, that's what made it so negative, is that it was actually very, very different to your typical platforming.
Okay.
You actually had to pick up funny items out of the ground, run around with them, hold them, throw them. Characters weren't just Mario.
Okay.
Every character had a
So
different
it could be
power
the best
set.
Mario game in there.
No, it was actually very, very good. Another one, also very, very old game, was Zelda 2. Side-scrolling Zelda, really.
I won't lie, I did not enjoy that.
I absolutely loved it, but once again, it was because you had it to play.
Yeah, you had nothing else.
yeah.
Your parents bought you some turd and you had to play it, and that was it.
Something that I would potentially love, and it scored quite badly, is the remake for Rise of the Triad. I haven't played it.
I love that
But
game.
I know. Look,
It's the shooting game.
I'm quite sure the original
I've played it on
scored
PC.
quite high back in the day. But there was actually a remake recently.
Recent, like a year and a half ago. I actually never played it.
And it scored terribly. But
Yeah.
Dare I say, if I had a PC that could run The Sims 1.
Yeah. You probably run the first Rise of the Triad.
Oh yeah, but I think I'd actually enjoy a game like that. But I'm gonna stick to the old school stuff I've played. So yeah.
Nice.
David and yourself.
Yeah, mine's a little, because no one I know likes this game, but I think I double dipped. I have it on PlayStation 3 and PC just in case.
Just in case you
Just in
hate
case,
it,
like,
it's
one had to go,
even
there's a
more.
fire, at least I still have it in the cloud somewhere.
In the bomb shelter.
Yeah, exactly. Kane Lynch 2. Kane Lynch 2.
No, well, two scored a lot better than one.
I think it was actually like a percent or two higher than number one.
One. I didn't ever play one.
Yeah.
Funny enough, you're not the only person I know that enjoyed it.
I loved
I
it.
actually know one other person.
Who? He's my best friend.
No,
No,
he's
my best
okay.
friend.
He's alright.
So you know at least one more person that is wrong.
You get people who really love the game, and everyone else who was right.
I mean, it had its flaws, like the whole the vomit cam they called it, because like it had a lot of filters on
A
it.
game with a vomit cam
And, like,
should
and
be
it had a
bad.
super duper shaky cam, so like some people said they actually couldn't play because they got sick. And but I think it gave it like
I finished it myself, and I
Did you?
remember. I finished both games, and it's good, but it's not great in my opinion.
It's not great.
I put it this way, I don't
Remember-
put it at all.
Remember this? That's not the topic. It's not if it's great or not.
No,
It's if it's scored low and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, but it's your personal enjoyment.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
But
it.
I've played them both games through at least 2 or 3 times, so and it got terrible scores, but I love it.
So you didn't really have much going for you at the time.
At the time, no, I don't think there was much else.
Oh, okay.
Well, look at it, guns. I mean, it's
The
David
guns, you see,
It
yeah,
makes sense.
pretty. So yeah, it was right in my alley. Yeah.
Garth, on your side, what average game do you love?
Well, apparently Lego Jurassic World is average.
That's not average.
It
Yeah,
is,
is it?
apparently.
What?
Yeah,
It's
according
sitting
to
in the
the
60s.
the nasty world of Metacritic, it's in the 60s.
So tell us, why is it not average?
Well, okay. I always like the Lego games, and this one is dinosaurs, and you get to
With fruit.
be the dinosaur. I mean, what's more badass than becoming a T-Rex? Tell me.
Becoming a T-Rex without Lego.
T-Rex with arms.
Shame. Well, you do get to become the one from Jurassic Park 3,
Okay.
the Spinosaurus. So
What about the Indosaurus or what is it?
Indominus Rex? You get to play as that as well.
Okay.
You even get to play as a Brontosaurus, which is so big, and you just lumber around and smash everything.
It sounds like me on a good night.
Sounds like that's
Yeah.
not the
It was a lot of fun There's huge variety in characters. The character models really change between the movies, so you could tell like, oh, this is Sam Neill when you first meet him as archaeologist. This is him when he's been roughed up a bit and he's lost his hat. You
And
know?
he's chasing dinosaurs.
And he's chasing dinosaurs
Yeah.
and what have you. And you move through that progression. And what was really cool is every character had like 2 or 3 skills that they could do. So it wasn't like, oh, you're here for this one thing, and that's the only reason you're here. It was like, oh, this little kid can go through small vents and has night vision, or the little kid can go through vents and he can scare away groups of compies with he throws T-Rex piss at them.
Does he?
Like
That's
Lost
pretty
World,
cool.
yeah.
But I've not seen it, so
So-
now you just destroyed it.
Oh, sorry. Lost World, man.
Yeah, you see Lost World?
I haven't seen
you
that
talk about
either.
Jurassic Park 3 with the T-Rex.
Talking
piss.
about
Oh, because this
T-Rex
takes
piss
you,
in Jurassic Park
There's a
3.
three.
Yeah.
but this takes you through the whole series.
it
right?
takes you
All
through
four.
the 4 films. You get to actually explore the parks. So you go to Jurassic Park and you run around, and you go to the world and you run around, and then you, instead of like going to watch the Mosasaurus eat the shark, you have to get enough gold bricks that you can play as the Mosasaurus, and then you go eat the shark, kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, so you reckon that's definitely above average?
Yeah, it's probably one of the better Lego games, and they've always been a hell of a lot of fun. It's probably one of the games that I'll sit and play to unlock everything.
I will pick it up on second hand eventually.
No, well, it's got the word Jurassic Park in there. David's gonna
Sold me.
Second
Like
hand Jurassic
all
Park.
kinds of stuff.
Sold away.
Yeah.
Just
You
like the
can,
movie.
you can play as Steven Spielberg.
David, yourself?
On my side, Binary Domain, guys. To me, it's the best unofficial Terminator game. It's it's all these cyborgs and whatnot, and it's just really cool. It had good third-person sort of physics and stuff, and it was cover-based stuff from what I remember, if I'm not mistaken. But it was really just a really fresh game at the time. It came out at a time where it was really busy with a lot of other good games coming
And the
out.
marketing was quite poor.
The
as
marketing
well,
was poor, and it was from Sega, and they weren't really on top of the game. But they had something really special there that I wish it sold better and it got better ratings so there could be a sequel.
Yeah.
I really think it's such an underrated game at the moment. But yeah, it's something that I would play again. In fact, I got my wife to go and buy it, and she played it and absolutely loved it. So, and I haven't heard from anyone who's ever played it that's not enjoyed it. So it's an average game that deserves more than the credits it's got. So up to this point, in my opinion.
Let's petition Metacritic.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Indeed.
Yeah, cool guys, but let us know what is your game that you absolutely love but generally been rated average. We're talking about sort of scores 6 and 70s around there. But yeah, let us know. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.